So I think the key way that we see data, big data differing from traditional data analytics and business intelligence is in the variety of data that generally people will need to deal with. And the implications of that are the need to introduce some new technologies into the data platform.
The volume of data isn't necessarily an issue, and that's one of the misnomers of big data. It's not really what matters most is about the complexity of the data, complexity of the analytics that you do. We see that big data is very much it's an early stage, so really, yes, there is still a lot of customization required.
While big data would prefer to ignore source, to ignore geography, and to ignore purpose, regulation requires you to look at those things.
I think one key skill in big data is reduction. It's taking either a business question that you're being asked and really focusing and saying, what is the question I'm essentially trying to argue? Not trying to build a system or a process or a set of data that's all things to all people.
I know this data exists, there's a lot of it, and I don't really know what to do with it. I mean, I think those are probably the issues that we face, and I think that's probably what most industries face.
Well, executive sponsorship is always important. You know, a project is doomed to fail if it's not sponsored by an executive, and especially with big data being such a new topic, it needs executive sponsorship. It needs a clear sponsor within the organization, and also it needs buy-in from the staff.
The advice I'd give people to present the case for big data to the board is very much so understand your company's business model. Once you understand how the company is going to grow its business and how it's going to innovate and change a new business model, then the case will become clear.
I think that the biggest challenge that organisations faces is that they view big data as a technology problem, and it's something which technologists are enthused about because it's new and shiny and they want to get involved in. And if the technologists take over the project and lead the project or lead the initiatives, the strategies, whatever, then again success is going to be rare.
With big data, it's like any other new initiative. If you do it incorrectly or you do it for the wrong reasons, you do risk losing money or not realizing your return on investment. So it's really about having a clear business case for it, doing it for the right reasons and realizing business value from your big data initiative.
If you're collecting this data, you need to make that data an asset. You need to be able to allow people to use that information to make real business decisions.
Being able to manage the disparate types of data, but then being able to present that back in a meaningful way, I think is the key to actually providing a big data solution that is usable by the business.
In terms of a topic like big data, the collaborative approach is definitely the best. It's really ideal to get together and collaborate in a forum like this to understand what the people are out there selling, what the customers are looking for, and what both the vendors and customers see as being beneficial to their business and hopefully the value that big data will unlock.
For Teradata to get the opportunities to come along to the Big Data Insight Group really is invaluable for us to be part of a community which is at its early stages. So delegates can come along today, get some real life examples to understand how to get started on not just building a strategy but actually executing it.
Forum today I found excellent. It's a very good mix of people here. Good speakers from this morning, I thought it was excellent.
I think the value of the forum was great today. It's been really useful to see the different types of industries facing this problem. Interesting to see some different technologies around, all have a relevant place in this marketplace.
Well, I mean, I think today has been a great event already, and I think the opportunities for people to come along, share their questions, share their insight, and really enable them to become, educated and, certainly gain insight from other people's experiences are just critical, and therefore it's a great opportunity to do that.